Hey, what's up everyone? Danny Lightning back with another War Robots video. We're checking out the B-Fenrir. The B stands for Bernadette Wolff. Just like the traditionalist Falcon skill, this pilot has a legendary skill that gives Fenrir 50% more durability, and traditionalist Falcon also gets 50% more durability. I'll tell you what, 50% more hit points is huge. So we're going to take the Falcon and the Fenrir plus a couple other bots into a couple battles, and we're going to try and compare these two and see which one's better. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start off with our Fenrir, and then we'll bring out the Falcon for the second robot. And we're going to try and see how survivable they are. I'm having a hard time getting good video footage today. Matchmaking, it just keeps putting me up against fully maxed squads with fully maxed stuff. And I'll tell you what, Hawks and Titans, that's Fenrir and Falcon's worst enemies. Anything with damage resistance, Hawks and Titans, they got weapons that go right through the damage resistance, so those are their enemies. When you run into those things, that's not great. But I'm having a hard time getting great footage because, well, there's Hawks everywhere zapping me with those lasers and going right through the damage resistance. But we'll try and get a few battles in and see what happens. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and drop in our Fenrir. We're gonna start him off. We'll go ahead and give him, let's give him a Nebula. He's got some freeze going on. We'll make him have some freezy sparks, freezy scourges, and a freezy. I can't talk. A freezy scourge. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna shut up now. You know what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and move on over this way. You want to be really careful because you lose your Aegis shield when you use this pilot. So you have no shield. I'm gonna go ahead and come on out here. Let's go after this dude. Alright, we want to try and check out exactly how durable this guy is. Alright, how durable is this little dude? Or I should say this big dude, big fat Fenrir. Coming through. Let's zippity zap, 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 zap. Zippity zap, zap. Alright, come on. Come back out. Uh-oh, I'm out of ammo. We got a few seconds to reload. Got him. Let's take on this blitz. So far, so good. Now, on battles where I'm not maxed out, or where I'm not up against maxed out players in full squads, this guy does great. Okay? Now my Falcon is completely maxed out. This guy is not. Oh, they locked me down and suppressed me. I've been suppressed and locked. I don't like it. Alright, so let's take a good look at, I'm gonna go ahead and use a healing module. Okay, tanks do kind of rely on the healing modules. Like, as much as I hate to say it, if you're a tank, you kind of need healing modules, guys. Alright, the healing modules give you so much health back when you're playing a tanky robot. It's not even funny. Alright, so right now there's 3 of them. I think that is a, I'm locked down again. There we go. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and hit that healing module right now because that dude's going to hit me with his blast wave, which I don't really want to deal with. So as you can see right now, oh, I lost my lock on. But as you can see, they're having a really hard time taking me out. There's a bunch of them over here. And alright, now there's like 3 or 4 of them after me, so I think they're finally going to get me. Alright, let's go ahead and bring in our Falcon. We'll give him a Wasp. We'll give him a drone that shoots at some people. And we're going to run back into where we were. Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 of those guys over there, so that's a lot of dudes to deal with on the opposite team. So when you run into a whole team, you know, I kept that whole team occupied over there for a while. I don't know how my team doesn't have those other 2 beacons because, I mean, I tied up many of their players. There, they're getting one. Cool. I tied up a whole bunch of their players over here on this beacon by bringing in my tanks. So tanks are great for that kind of thing. So let's see how this goes. I do feel that the Fenrir is a little bit more durable than the Falcon now. So basically, I mean, with all the bells and whistles and pilot skills that I have on the 2 of them, the Fenrir actually has more hit points, but the Falcon does have 10% more damage resistance than the Fenrir. So which one's actually better? I'm not sure. They're both very, very comparable in durability now, but this guy actually has, well, less firepower, right? This guy has a lot less firepower. Oh crap, I'm getting low on health. Let's go over this way. Alright, 3 seconds. Oh great, he goes right through my damage resistance and he blows me up. Alright, so I did 3.8 million damage and got 10 kills on that battle. Only one beacon, but that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Went up against a pretty good, team members. Wasn't a full clan. I don't know what their levels are, but not a bad battle overall. Good for our team. Okay, so I am going to say this. If you play your Fenrir and your Falcon smarter, instead of just running in and taking on a whole team like I did there, it's going to last a lot longer. And sometimes, depending on the level of your stuff and what modules and pilot skills you have and what level the other team is and their modules, their pilot skills, sometimes you can take one of those guys in there and last 2 or 3 minutes against the entire team. It just depends on what level everybody's stuff is. Now, if you play it smarter, you can make these Falcons and Fenrirs last for a really, really long time. All right. They're also great for capturing beacons. Like if you've got a beacon and you can drop into the beacon with your Fenrir or your Falcon, well, you're a tank. They're gonna have a hard time taking you out and taking your beacon unless their stuff is leveled up way higher than you or something. So they're great for defending beacons. Okay. They're great for distracting an entire enemy team. Sometimes you can get 3, 4, 5 of the enemies after you while your team is running around grabbing the other beacons. So, if you use these things correctly, alright, they can be a giant help to your team. I know it sounds kind of crazy to say, oh, you should run into a whole team of enemies, but sometimes that's the right thing to do. You got to sacrifice your tank just so you can tie those guys up for 1 or 2 or 3 minutes sometimes, so your teammates can get in there and grab those beacons. Sometimes, it works. It really works. I know it sounds crazy, but it's a great strategy. Depending on, like I said, everybody's levels, okay? If you're not leveled up that much and the other team's all maxed out, you might want to not use that strategy. You might not want to use that strategy. I also love to use this guy as a backup. Alright, a backup for my beacon runners. So right now, I'm backing up the dudes that are trying to get the beacons. Alright, so he's also great for that. He can sometimes help push all the enemies out into, out of the way. Sometimes they're like, oh crap, we got a big old tank over there. We're careful. We don't want to advance towards the beacon because I know we're going to have a hard time getting rid of this tank. So there's a lot of really good uses for robots like this, especially for defending beacons or backing up your beacon runners or tying up the entire team. I think those are the 3 best things. Or sometimes it's just kind of fun to troll the other team because you're just like, man, I'm tough as nails and they can't do nothing. Now, I really got to watch out with this. Like I was saying, Hawks go right through damage resistance. And there's a hawk up there. I do not want shot with that thing. Alright, I do not want shot by that hawk. So I'm going to come down in the hole and I'm going to try to avoid being killed by that thing. I'm going to go ahead and use my healing module. Hopefully we can bust this dude's little shield. There we go. Let's take him out real quick. Alright, let's get rid of that guy. I don't know if that's the hawk or not. I hope the hawk doesn't fly down here because that would not be great for me. There's a guy over there. Let's go ahead and hit him. I think there's a healer above me, which is a good thing. I know my mechanic skill on this isn't leveled up. I don't want to shoot that. That's a leech and it's leeching me. So I'm going to go ahead and hit my healing module again. Alright, with these things, I love the healing modules. I love the healing modules. Let's go ahead and just keep shooting some of these dudes. Here comes somebody over here. Okay, I think someone's about to come down here. So I'm going to move on up. I'm going to target this hawk. There we go. Hit him a little bit. Lock on, lock on, lock. Oh, back to the hawk, back to the hawk. Let's try and get this bulwark. Alright, healing module time again. Alright, cool, cool. But yeah, I really like this. If you guys like tanks, this or the traditionalist Falcon are both awesome. Uh-oh, they got me in a bad spot. Okay, let's go and bring in that Falcon. We're going to have the eye drone on this guy. We got the eye on the guy, right? Ooh, hold on, hold on. we might need to take this beacon back. I think we got it. Okay. My dude's got the beacon. I'm going to go back down to help defend this one again. We definitely don't want to lose this. Let's move on over this way. Falcon's definitely faster than the Fenrir. I will tell you that. They both got a few advantages and disadvantages. They're both awesome. Alright, right now, unfortunately, I see that we have Titans on the battlefield, which are not good for my Falcon. Like I said, Titans and Hawks are one of this guy's worst enemies. But the thing is, they're very, very comparable in durability between this robot and the other one. But I'm kind of thinking now, the Fenrir might actually be better because it's got the extra firepower. Alright, the Fenrir might be better with this pilot just because of the extra firepower. Now I'm just going to go ahead and march right in here. Uh-oh, we got a Hawk. I'm going to use a healing module and see if I can survive it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes. No, no. That seemed like he was in the air for longer than he should have been. We got a Titan and a Hawk. That's not good for my Falcon. So we're going to come down here. We're going to try and get to a spot where they're going to have a hard time hitting us. Because I'm telling you, once the Hawks and the Titans come out and they go right through your damage resistance, you're just another squishy robot. So, alright, these tanks do have their advantages and disadvantages. I ain't gonna lie. Hawks and Titans are a terrible thing to have to deal with when you're a Falcon or a Fenrir, or even a little Blitz when he's in his ability, or crap sandwiches. Well, guys, that's all she wrote. So anyways, I think that wraps this one up. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. You tell me which one you like better, the Fenrir or the Falcon. Alright, see ya.